I've always been a highly anxious person. For as long as I can remember, I would hyperventilate and feel like I couldn't breathe. And I'd go from doctor to doctor trying to figure out why I had all these physical symptoms, and I really thought there was something physically wrong with me. I didn't even know that anxiety was a word. But now I know, and now I can look back and see that everything I had was anxiety. The first time that it was really public, and not just in my living room with my brothers and sisters, was actually at my chuppah. It wasn't that I was anxious about getting married. I was really excited, but I was so anxious about being anxious in public that I had no control of what was happening inside of me. It just happened. The next time I had such a full-blown panic attack was when I was in labor with my daughter. After 32 hours, a doctor came in and said he had a feel, and he told me that the baby was breech and that I'd have to have a cesarean. And right away, I felt that panic starting to rise, and I knew that we'd go through the whole thing again. When they took her out and they put her on me, and I was like, okay, take her. I'm so tired, I need to sleep. And I was thinking, you know, once I've slept a little bit and I get my energy back, then I'll meet my daughter and I'll, you know, we'll connect and bond and it'll be beautiful. But that never happened. But I kind of told myself that it was normal and I just needed sleep, and this went on for months, and I just need sleep and it will come, but it didn't really come. It took me a long time to realize that I had a problem. I wouldn't let Shneya leave the house because I was so worried that something terrible would happen. And at that point, my GP realized that this is something really serious, and that's when she got me admitted. At first I felt I didn't want anyone to know where I was. You know, I'd been teaching, I'd been busy, and I told Shneya, you know, maybe we should tell people that I'm back in the mother-baby unit and Chana's not sleeping, maybe put it on her, and it was really the beginning, so we kind of just did whatever I wanted to do. But being in hospital was very good for me because it really got me to accept my condition with open arms. I had depression and anxiety, and it could be fixed, and I could be helped. And it was amazing. It was the first time since Chana was born that I felt that it was going to be okay and that I was going to love my child.
So one of the things that really benefited myself and my family going through this process was the open-mindedness of my family growing up. My mother was very, very supportive of myself and my siblings going to see a psychologist. And even more than just supportive, she was encouraging. That upbringing really set the tone for my view of what a person should be doing to take care of themselves. Watching your partner, your spouse, somebody you love going through depression, anxiety, it can take quite a toll on a person, having to always be there as the support. I think it was very important for me to find a space where I could discuss what I was going through. I engaged with a psychologist locally who I would go to every so often to make sure that I was looking after my mental health also and my well-being.
I felt so passionate about speaking out and letting others know that they're not alone, and it's normal. You can live a good life and have depression and anxiety. At the time I was teaching a group of women. I told a few of them that, you know, I wasn't fully honest, and I'm suffering with depression and anxiety, and their reaction was so uplifting. They were so accepting and understanding and nice about it. And it just made me, it gave me strength to tell more people. People always say things like, I'm here if you need me, and let me know if I can do anything. Someone who's suffering with depression and anxiety, they already feel so like there's such a burden on their family and their friends and their kids, and to reach out and ask for help is a really difficult thing to do. So instead of saying, I'm here if you need me, or let me know if I can make you dinner, say, I'm making you dinner on Wednesday night. Or I'm taking my kids to the park and I'll pick up your daughter too and take her with us. I'm sure she'll have a great time. Just be there and stop by, and don't get scared, and hide away because your friend has depression or anxiety. They're still very normal. It's like they have diabetes or something else, and they need friends and they need people around them. Maybe try and research depression and anxiety a little bit and read up about it and try and educate yourself so you can be a better friend.
Mental health matters. As a community, we need to reach out, speak out, and connect. Talk to your family, friends, colleagues, or a professional. For further information or support, call Jewish Care on 8517 5999, or in a crisis, call Lifeline on 13 11 14.